Critical thinking keeps appearing in every list of future skills, but it's not really a future skill as such. It's an ancient one. It's been around for 2,500 years. Socrates was teaching it, not through lectures, but by asking questions. And those questions challenged assumptions, they revealed blind spots and helped people think more clearly. And that's where real thinking starts. My name's Steve Morris, and I help teams and leaders build what I call the forever skills: creativity, critical thinking, and the ability to turn good ideas into meaningful action. And in this video, I'm going to explore critical thinking, which I see as the bridge between creativity and innovation. Today, it's rising sharply in importance. According to the World Economic Forum, nearly 40% of core job skills are going to change by 2030. And employers consistently rank critical thinking among the top 5. One recent survey found that 78% of business leaders believe critical thinking and analytical reasoning are essential, but only a third of graduates are considered well prepared. So there's obviously a gap between what we say we value and what we actually develop. Automation, AI, and that instant access to information have made knowledge cheap, and therefore wisdom becomes rare. And wisdom has become, I think, the new human currency. It's what gives our creativity that direction, the judgment to know which ideas are worth pursuing and how to turn those ideas into something real. Because when AI can generate thousands of possibilities, we know that it can't tell us which one matters, which aligns with our values, or which one creates lasting progress. And that's our human edge, the ability to question, interpret, and decide. So what does critical thinking actually look like? Because it's not about being cynical or endlessly analytical. It's about staying curious. It's the pause between reacting and responding. So we ask, what do I really know? How do I know it? And is there anything I might be missing? And active listening isn't just waiting to speak. It's being fully present, noticing tone and nuance, and allowing what someone else says to change your mind. And that's where new understanding and often new ideas begin. So critical thinking fuels creativity because it helps us hear differently, and it connects insight to imagination. And I think that's where innovation lives. So how can people build it? Well, I think they have to start small. You have to pause before you make a decision. So when something feels really obvious, you've got to explore why. And you've got to listen with the intent to understand, not just to reply. You could try explaining a complex idea from both sides, different perspectives, so you'll see new angles immediately. And actively seek out people who think differently, not to argue, but to learn. Critical thinking isn't something that you have, it's more about something that you can practice, and it definitely grows through curiosity, conversation, and reflection. So how can organizations build critical thinking skills? Well, if you want critical thinkers, you're going to have to design for them. And that means things like creating moments in meetings where you can pause and reflect. What assumptions have we made? What is it that we might have overlooked? And you have to reward curiosity, not just certainty. And we need to encourage constructive challenge and genuine listening. So an example is after major decisions, we hold short "what did we learn" sessions. They need to be quick, open, and honest. And those habits build a culture that thinks well. And that's where creativity and innovation really thrive. Socrates once said, "The only true wisdom is in knowing you know nothing." And that's really about humility. The willingness to keep asking, listening, and learning is exactly what sets humans apart in an age of machines and AI. And critical thinking keeps creativity honest and innovation essentially human. So it's not just a phrase or a buzzword, it's actually a practice, something you can develop. And in a world that rewards speed, taking that time to think and listen clearly may be the boldest move of all. I'm Steve Morris from Sparkle Forge, helping people and teams build the forever skills that keep us curious, creative and wise. So if you're interested in those things, please subscribe for more videos and content coming soon.